Alan Morgan, I'm the athletic director at Carson-Newman, and what a pleasure it is for me to be here this evening. It started this morning very early for most of us. We had a baseball inter-squad game, and some of you don't know this, but I even got to go down and take a few swings. They started with the guys that were 20, then they went to 30, 40, and I jumped in there because I knew if you waited for my age, I'd never get to swing at the thing. So I got to jump out there, but it's a great day. So we've gone from the inter squads, we've had youngsters all over the campus today, recruits, and all of our alumni are back, and what a warm day it is. I told our group this morning, it may be a little chilly on the outside, but isn't it warm on the inside today to be an Eagle? Would you agree with that? Thank you very much. And I'm going to tell you, we saved the best for last, right, softballers? Yeah. We saved the best for last. But we are here today to honor your coach and our coach, Coach Vickee Hollifield. We have with Vickee her husband, Matt, all of her family, her mom and dad, and we're delighted that you all could be here today. But before we conclude and before I come back at the end to make a comment or two, our president and his wife, Dr. Randall O'Brien, are here, would like to say a word to you, followed by Athletic Director Emeritus David Barger and his wife Melinda's here. So let's welcome our president, Dr. Randall O'Brien.
It is a great day to be an Eagle. There's no joke about that. What a wonderful day. Kay and I have been, there you go. There you go. Kay and I have now lived long enough to be at many different universities, many different places, different states, living in 7 cities and 6 states. But there is no place like Carson-Newman. This is just a special place. It's just family. And all of you former softballers that have come back, you illustrate that as well as anyone, just to come back and be family. But the whole homecoming weekend has just been like a family reunion. And in fact, that's what it is. It's a family reunion. Part of this occasion is to welcome back all of you softball players that have been a part of the dynasty that's been built here. And that's what it is. When you look at the success that this program has had and the one under whose leadership that the program has brought the kind of acclaim to the university that it has, I don't mind at all using the word dynasty. It's just incredible. For the life of me, I don't know how you can look 35 years old and have coached back during Frosty Holt's days and David Barker's days, Alan Barker. She's gone through 3 or 4 athletics directors and still looks 35. That beats me. I don't know how you do that. We are blessed to have a full slate of outstanding coaches here at Carson-Newman. You guys know this. You all know it. Everybody here knows it. When you're in conferences like the Southeastern Conference or the Big 12, where Kay and I spent 18 years, Pac-10, Big 10, ACC, and so forth, Big East, this is the day of million-dollar coaches. Where we came from, spent 18 years before coming here, we had 3 or 4 millionaire coaches. It's in multiple sports, just the way it was, and some that were close to that. And they were good coaches. Some of them remain some of my best friends right now. So I'm not at all saying anything about anybody else. I'm sure our coaches would take the million-dollar contracts too if they could get them. But I'm telling you this, I've seen the high-dollar coaches and the ones that are paid that because they deliver. I wouldn't trade. You can't name the softball coach that I would trade for Vickee Kazee-Hollifield because that person doesn't live and breathe. I feel the same way. I can't go down the role of 18 head coaches and all of our assistant coaches, but I think we just got one of the finest athletic programs in America. We're fortunate to have been blessed by legends such as Frosty Holt as athletics director and Hall of Famer, now David Barger, and now athletics director Alan Morgan. Just an outstanding program. 2 of our great legends that are legends in our own time now are, of course, Coach Ken Sparks. That was his 400th game today, 34th season. what's 314 or 15 victories? I should know specifically, but you know we're there, and one of the few coaches in America, I guess 10, that have won 300 or more games. And you think about how phenomenal that is. You've got to start by winning 10 games a season, which is a great year, and then repeat it 30 years. I'm just so impressed with that dynasty. And then you come over here, just when you're ready to applaud 314 or 15 victories, and you come over here and we've got a coach sitting here that's got 991 victories, and again, it's just a rumor. It's not true that she won her first game in 1851 when the college was founded. It's not true. That's not true. We didn't have softball then, but it seems like it would take that long, but it hadn't. However, Vickee Kazee-Hollifield is the only softball coach that we've ever had, and now it doesn't go back to 1851, but it's the only one we've ever had, and that's why I'm still amazed. I mean, Matt, is it just living with you that keeps Vickee so young? Well, as I look over there, I tell you this, I'm so glad you two are sitting together, because I can tell you this, everywhere Kay and I have been, it's been a partnership. And there is nothing that I have ever done that I would have done as well without Kay. And if Vickee were at this microphone now, she might say something cute or smart about it, but when she got serious, I have no doubt that she would say Matt has been her partner ever since, from the beginning. Well, I don't really know when you were married, but I don't really know that. I hadn't been here but 5 years. But I know ever since I've been here, I come out here and sometimes I might be running early, before dawn or late. The guy's out here on a tractor. He's out here working the infield. Beautiful, just a beautiful complex. And I mean, I'm used to, you know what I'm talking about. And to come here, I didn't expect something this beautiful. This is just drop dead gorgeous. And I must say, the young lady can coach, but I haven't seen her on any kind of tractor with the rate doing this. So I also want to say, Matt, you are a full and equal partner in this enterprise, and you two together have been co-laborers in the Lord's vineyard. And so we want to say thank you to you as well. But back to the young ball coach. It's amazing what you've done. Absolutely amazing. And we thank our God. I think your mom and dad appreciate this word. Reverend, Mrs., we thank our God for you, for our Lord sending you to us. And I think every player's ever played for you feel that way. Although there have been a few mistakes made, and I've been at some games when they might not in that moment exactly think you were coming from God. You were giving them something, but it wasn't heaven. I think that's probably one reason you got 991 victories. What do you think, Carl? I tell you what, a woman can coach and she can motivate. So there are some other words that are going to be said, but those words do not fall to me to say at this point. I just want to say to all of you, welcome home, especially to those that have played for Coach Holyfield, Vickee Kazee-Hollifield, and also just personally, as your president, on behalf of the entire Carson-Newman family, I want to say, Vickee, oh my, you have done well. Well done. Well done, good and faithful servant.
Please join me and the gentleman that may be ultimately responsible for Vickee Hollifield for hiring her, our athletic director emeritus today. That's pretty impressive. She is the 5th in winning percentage in the history of Division II today. That's pretty impressive. So because of all of that, Vickee, we thought that since you know and we know that the 1,000th win is impending, just we hope about 9 games in this year, that we thought that we ought to do something special for you. And so if you will join Dr. O'Brien and David and Nancy right here to my right. Matt, you can join her. We have a nice little plaque. I hope you'll think it's a nice plaque that has some of your accomplishments on it. And you know that we will be adding a new scoreboard here pretty soon. It'll be sitting right out here. And it'll be the just like it's on football without the video, and it'll be a 9-inning board. And so with that, we wanted to share this plaque with her with some of her achievements and show her what her scoreboard's going to look like. From this day forward, this field will be called the Vickee Kazee-Hollifield Softball Complex. Mom, Dad, come over here and enjoy your daughter and say congratulations. Matt.